Kia ora koutou. This time we're looking at how I'm doing my whippings these days. So the whipping is this little part of the lashing here. Focus on that, there we go. Using lots of different places for the adjustable cords, for tying off pieces, for the starting of Hei Toki sometimes. So this is how I'm doing it now. Okay, right, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to use this brown cord here for the whipping, and I'm going to do it around this pencil to try and make it seem, make it a bit more obvious. Usually you do it around another piece of cord for when you're tying things up, but where's that light? That's a bit better. But yeah, I'm going to try and do it around here to make it a bit more obvious of how the knot actually works. So this is a cord here. Usually I have one end still attached to the roll, and I use the other end to tie the whipping. But I basically make a loop, probably about 10 to 15 centimeters long, and I place that loop against the cord or the thread. So if you were doing thread, it would be on it like that, or if I was making a loop with the green thread, I'd be going like that and placing it on top. So placing that loop on top there. Now I'm right-handed, so I orientate it this way to make it easier for myself. It might be different for you. I place that on there, I get my shorter length, and I make a corner, 90-degree corner with that to start. And then I swap hands and pinch that with my thumb. With that one I start doing my wrap. So we go wrap around, like so, going back over the loop, pinch, back over the loop. Okay, and we're just laying down side by side, nice and neat. And each time I'm holding it in place with my thumb and my finger here. Now I usually do 6 or 7 wraps when I'm doing my braiding. This pencil's quite fat, so I haven't got enough for that. So I'm going to stop there after 4. Now can't fit 5 in, after 5, let's do 5. Then this here is going to be your pull through or pull into loop. So we stick it through there. I like to keep it nice and snug against here for when I do pull it through. So before you pull it through, you can have a bit of slack on this first loop sometimes, and to get rid of that you need to pull this loop here, or pull the right part of it, and that will tighten up that little bit in there. Okay, and once that's nice and tight, we can pull this one here down, make it snug against there. Now, what I do to really secure these is I pull this loop that's got the end cord in it halfway down through my whipping. So on this it's going to be about two turns, but with 6 or 7, it's got a bit more to work with. It only has to go a little bit in there to be secure. So let's see if I can get it here. If you make these too tight, this can be really tricky. So you're kind of holding the whipping from sliding down when I pull this long cord, and we just pull that down into about the middle. Okay. So now what we've got is this cord here going down, doing a U, back up, and carrying on the whipping here. And down this end, we've got, probably this big, going in and doing the same thing. So going in around this one, they've got like a handshake in the middle, and coming back out along here to carry on the whipping. Once I get to here, this is when I use my pliers for the short end and tighten up this and give it a good pull, tighten up. And that is the job done. Then I'll trim the ends off. Like so, and then that is my tight, secure whipping. Alright, hope that made sense. Let me know if you've got any questions. Ngā mihi nui koutou.